Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Life Lessons with Kaycee. Today, we want to answer questions from people who listened to the podcast where I talked about breaking limits and how being bothered about things that are not even necessary can stop us from breaking limits. Okay, so my friend is here to ask me some of the questions that were sent in. Stay tuned.
Hello guys, my name is Adeze and I'll be asking her the questions that came in. The first question on my list is how do you stop bothering whether someone wants you or not?
Did the person say he wants you or not? Like most times we bother about what people think, what they have in their head, what they may be thinking. But you can never know what someone has in mind. All I have to say is go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Okay. And let the person say whether he or she wants you or not.
So in essence, you're saying that that which you feel is in you, you should just do
not
it.
necessary.
Alright, so the second question is how do I stop bothering how someone sees me or what someone thinks about me? How do I stop bothering myself about
how someone sees you?
Yes.
Or about what someone thinks about you.
Yeah.
What people think about you is not actually your business.
Okay.
Most times people are not even thinking about you. You're the one thinking they are thinking.
Oh.
So mind your business.
Wow. Think your thing and mind your business.
Yeah.
Thirdly, how do I stop bothering about things changing in the future? This is a very vital question. Most people are usually bothered about it.
The truth is that change is the only permanent thing in life. Things will always change. Sometimes they change for good and sometimes they change for bad. But the truth is that if they change for good, better for you. If they change for bad, you will not die.
Okay. So
Life goes on. Things will definitely change. So you don't have to bother about the inevitable. Yeah.
don't worry about the inevitable. Alright, another question here says, how do I stop bothering whether someone perceives me as wise or senseless?
Do you have sense?
I think I do.
And then
I know I do.
you are what you think. If you think you're wise, you are wise. If someone thinks you're not wise, then it's that person's business.
Okay? That's a relief. So, how do I stop bothering about people thinking I am jobless or lazy?
As long as you're not among those people who go on social media to say, please, I need 3K, help me.
Urgent.
It should not be anybody's business whether you're jobless or lazy, as long as you're not asking them for food.
So joblessness is not laziness.
Who said you're even jobless?
Some people are jobless.
Then if you're jobless, you should be bothered.
But you said you should stop bothering.
Okay, no, see. There are cases where you're not even jobless, but maybe you're working from home. Like there are some mothers who work from home.
Okay.
Now, most of their neighbors don't know what they do. So, sometimes it can make you lose your confidence if you feel people are looking at you as if you don't have a job. But it's not as if you don't have a job. So, you shouldn't concern yourself, with what someone who is not feeding you is thinking about.
Next question. How do I stop bothering about people who think I'm crazy or not classy?
Crazy, not classy. It changes nothing. You are who you are.
You are who you are.
Yeah.
Our next question is, how do I stop bothering whether someone thinks I am spiritual or not?
When it comes to spirituality, one thing I know is that people judge your level of spirituality based on their own, on what they believe, on the things they do. For instance, let me use Christianity and women as an example, because that is where we have more conflict. If you see a Christian woman who doesn't wear trousers, but she makes her hair and she wears earrings and she does makeup, she's going to accept whoever says she's spiritual but she doesn't wear trousers and she still makes her hair and wears earrings as truly spiritual. But if you see another Christian woman who doesn't wear trousers, she doesn't make her hair, she doesn't wear earrings, if you say you are a spiritual person and you make your hair, for such a person, when you say you are spiritual, she won't accept your spirituality because you did not qualify according to her own standard. There are some females that they wear small earrings and they believe that when your earring is long, you're not spiritual. Meanwhile, someone else that doesn't wear earring at all sees them as not spiritual. So your spirituality is your private business. You're the one who knows the level of your relationship with God. So you shouldn't let what someone else is thinking bother you in any way.
All right, thank you on that. Next question is, how do I stop bothering whether people think I am qualified or not?
Like most times we allow people's judgment to limit us, but before you allow such judgment, you have to look at the person. Like if you say I'm not a good public speaker, you must be a very good public speaker to say that. So if you're not, I don't have any reason to listen to you. So if the person who is judging you is not qualified, you shouldn't bother.
The next question, how do I stop bothering whether people think I am good at what I do or not?
Who made them the judge?
Who made them the judge? I like that part of the answer. Okay, next, how do I stop bothering about not doing things the right way? Be sure.
It has to do with self-esteem. You're a chorister in the church,
Okay.
and some choir members, I noticed that when they sing, they don't have that self-confidence to sing like they know what they are singing.
Okay.
It is because they are too self-conscious, like they are bothering so much about whether people are thinking they are getting it or they are not getting it.
Okay.
Please, there's a way people sing normally, and then later some people decided to sing another way. The way Frank Edward sings gospel songs is not the way we used to sing gospel songs normally.
That's true.
So if you are not ready to break limits, you'll be bothering about the rules of men, tradition of men.
Break limits. Don't bother about what people
Don't
think.
bother about the rules. Who sets the rules anyway?
Next on my list, how do I stop bothering about false accusation and assumption? This is very
That's
viral.
a normal thing. Yeah, as long as you are alive, you will be accused.
Okay.
People will assume the wrong things about you, but the mistake you will make is to make decisions based on those accusations and assumptions.
Okay.
In fact, it's not even a big deal that they are accusing you.
Okay.
Just ask yourself, they said I did this one, so what? Give me there.
Wow.
Eh?
Class. Okay. Alright, do not put your mind into what they say.
It's because you are alive that they are still saying. Well, once you die,
They
the
won't,
talk will end.
they stop saying.
Eh,
Exactly. Okay, thank you. Next question is, how do I stop bothering about people thinking what I do is not befitting?
Okay, this particular question is something I can relate to.
Okay.
When I finished my master's degree and I started the business, someone asked me that, why did I bother to go and do masters only to end up as a businesswoman? Please give me something befitting, Tell them, when they tell you that what you're doing is not befitting, tell them to give you something befitting, They should give you something befitting now, so that you leave the one you're doing. It's
What
not
if you like what you're doing?
If you like what you're doing, then why are you bothering? Why are you bothered now?
So probably your answer should be because you like what you're doing.
If you like what you're doing, you shouldn't be bothering.
Alright, I hope we've been enjoying ourselves. Our final question. We always save the best for the last.
Okay.
So our final question, this is a bit big. This question is actually so
Looks like
dear
a question.
to me. It's so dear to me. So the final question is, how do I stop bothering about how people think I get my money or what I do with the money?
I can't imagine using all my time and energy to work, and then when I make my money, somebody will now come and say, I'm doing Yahoo,
Okay.
I'm a prostitute, I'm dating a rich man,
You do not go.
I'm a ritualist, or stuff like that. It's always painful when you make money and people start saying all manner of things concerning your source of wealth. But anybody that's saying it, they should go and make their own money. It should not bother you. They should go and make their own money. Let us see. They should go and make their own money. And about what you do with your money. One thing I've noticed in life is that people who don't have money, they always know what people who have money should do with their money.
Okay.
When you buy a car, they will say, look at the money this one should have given me so that I will go use it and go and pay school fees. That's what he's using to buy a car. My dear, it's not my work, it's not my duty to pay your children's school fees. I can help if I want to, but it's not my job. If I need a car, I need a car. It's my money and I should buy whatever I want with it. So what I'm doing with my money is nobody's business.
Okay, what I do with my money
It's nobody's business.
Thank you so very much for answering all our listed questions.